1045 The Team, 1045theteam.com. On the phone right now, Matt Callahan, general manager of the Tri-City ValleyCats. Matt, you guys did some yard work yesterday, I heard.
We did. We were out and about our annual 4 and 24 project where we renovate 4 Little League fields, 4 youth fields in 24 hours. And we didn't quite go 24, but we worked into the night, but we were able to get them all done.
Where were you guys at? Which fields were you renovating and help make new again?
Yeah, we were renovating a field in the Bellevue neighborhood of Schenectady. Upstate Baseball recently took that over. That was one of the major parts of the project. We were at Nassau Little League. We were also in Guilderland at a field out there, and then we were in Mechanicville, Stillwater as well. So we had a pretty good footprint, and we had staff and volunteers really across the capital region yesterday.
How does it work for you guys in terms of the time breakdown? Is it you spend 6 hours at one field, 6 hours at another field, 6 and 6, and that's how you get to 24? Or is it split up in groups so everyone's working in different parts all at the same time? What's the breakdown?
Yeah, it's really evolved over the 6 years that we've been doing it, and we like to think that we get a little bit smarter every year in the way we try to plan for it. But typically what we'll do is we'll have 1 or 2 crews that do the mounds and plates and really do the clay and kind of the lineup of the ball field and the bases. That's a little bit more technical and takes a little bit more time to kind of get everything level and to get the right measurements. So myself and Keith Sweeney, our stadium operations manager, we started yesterday at Schenectady with a number of our other staff members and volunteers. They were working on the field, getting it level and doing the sod while we did home plate, set the bases in the pitcher's mound, and then we actually headed over to Guilderland and did the same over there. But there was crews from basically there was crews made up of staff members and volunteers that started first thing in the morning at each of those fields. Some finished before others, so then we'll pull resources from those fields and just try to help out wherever it's needed.
For leagues that want to be a part of this, I assume you didn't only just have four fields, 4 leagues that said, "Hey, can you help fix our field?" How many fields did you have nominated for renovation, and how do you make the decisions?
We have a ton every year. It seems to grow the amount of nominations we get annually, which is great. We look at it kind of history of the program. So where have we done some of the projects in the past? Where's the greatest need? Does it fit the scope? Which really the core of the program is to go in and redo the infield. So we'll put down new sod. We'll straighten out the baselines and put down some infield dirt as needed. Obviously, the pitcher's mound and home plate. So really, there's some fields that need new fencing and things like that, and that's a little bit outside the scope. But we feel that 90% of the game is played on the infield. So if we can really focus on that and get things squared away there, that's a good fit. And then, otherwise we'll look at the size of the leagues and just kind of the overall history of what they have going on and see what makes a good fit. It's never an easy decision because there's always so many good choices, but we actually we'll try to keep a couple of those on file, and we'll go out and do some smaller projects throughout the year as well.
Last week, I was all pumped because I posted your guys' promotional schedule. And look, I'm big into bobblehead, so I love Bobblehead Day. I love, 50-cent hot dog night is coming back again this year. Opening day is June 17th for you guys at the Joe. That's really not that far away. How are you guys getting ready for the season now?
Yeah. Thanks for reminding us. We're coming up here on crunch time. No, it's an exciting time of year. There's certainly a lot to be done between now and opening day, but right now the field is starting to get some use. Obviously, the college playing out there. Our grounds crew is getting it ready for their season and our season. We're starting to open up some of the concession stands and get things de-winterized, so to speak, and opened up from a promotional standpoint. We're putting our finishing touches on a lot of the theme nights and the entertainment and our partnerships. So it's the next 2 months, month and a half here are going to be very busy. We'll have some events starting with some high school games that we'll be hosting Friday Night Lights next week, next Friday night. So it's exciting once you start seeing the weather break and seeing baseball played outside at the Joe. It means that we're ValleyCats season is not far around the corner.
Matt, we'll get you out of here on this for bad news for the Astros for the last several years up until last year. The Astros have been very bad. That has been very good for the ValleyCats in that you've gotten a lot of high draft picks and a lot of top prospects to come through. Well, now it's cycled back the other way, and the Astros are getting very, very good thanks to all the players you at one point had in Tri-City, from George Springer to Jose Altuve to Dallas Keuchel to even Tyler White, who just won American League Player of the Week last week. How gratifying is it for you guys at the Joe to see some of the guys you had early in their career now making such big contributions at the major league level?
Absolutely, it's exciting. It's exciting. I mean, we're a starting point generally for a lot of players coming out of the draft, and they're getting their feet wet in professional baseball. So to see them advance and to put the work in and grow as players and become a part of an Astros team that made it to the postseason last year, and you see other guys that started in Houston and were either part of a trade or move on, like a J.D. Martinez who's off to a good start. And in Detroit, you have Vincent Velasquez, who I think struck out 16 last night in Philadelphia. It's a lot of fun, and I think it speaks to the quality of baseball that you can see in the New York Penn League and of course right here at the Joe.
Matt Callahan, ValleyCats general manager, talking about the 4-24 program, 4 different fields revitalized around the Capital Region this week. Opening day is June 17th. I know I'll be at the Joe on more than 1, 2, probably more than 10 occasions this season. So, Matt, we look forward to another great season of ValleyCats baseball. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me, Brady. We look forward to seeing you out here.